Hey, so I wanted to create a quick video here for everyone here in the MSP owners group. I'm excited because a lot of great feedback from you. So those of you that have participated in our AI tech support agents that we have ultimately been testing with and deploying and of course implementing into MSPs, we're excited. We're excited because we've just finished our Autotask implementation. So this is going to be really awesome. I just wanted to show you guys how it worked, maybe get some feedback from you. Ultimately, what I want to do is I want to quickly show you guys how it works right now with Autotask, okay? And I'll also give you a little bit of a wireframe for how that process looks. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into it, not to waste any time. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and show you the Miro document that we quickly created that shows you what's going to happen in the call. So first things first, we're going to start the call, right? We call into the line. It's going to ask for your first and last name. So you go ahead and give your first and last name, okay? Then we're going to go under an authorization check. So we're simply going to use the caller's phone number that they're calling from to verify whether or not they are an existing contact within Autotask underneath a company, right? So within Autotask, if you're familiar, there are the accounts, and then within a client account, you can have different contacts for that account. So that means that those are authorized contacts, and then you can add their phone numbers within, and then that would be the authorization for this particular type of agent. Now, of course, we have different type of authorizations that we do, like support PIN and client ID verification, that kind of thing. There's multiple different ways that we can go about this, but this is the way that we chose to go for this particular implementation. So with that being said, we authorize them. So ultimately, if they aren't authorized, meaning that their phone number is not available in the system, we will go ahead and deny access to support. If you were to keep asking, of course, at this point in time, you want to end the call, right? You want to get the call to an end as quickly as possible. Of course, we want to explain to them what's going on, but then, okay, politely, you want to end that call just because you don't want to run up the minutes in usage for the system for users that aren't authorized to access it. So if it's a yes, so meaning that, hey, they're an existing client or they're an authorized user for that client, there's an active client, they are up under managed services, so not meaning they're not hourly, they're not whatever the case is. So we filter those out to determine whether or not they're authorized to call into support. So from here, it's really cool. What we go ahead and do is we go ahead and provide that level 1 support. Okay. At the end of that call, we determine, okay, are we able to resolve this issue? Yes or no? Okay, if yes, then great. We're going to go ahead and end the call. And then after we end the call, we're going to create a support ticket, ultimately just to log it in the back end, knowing that, okay, a support ticket was encountered. And of course, that way you can go in and see that maybe if this person has this issue again, it could be something that, okay, this is a recurring issue and whatnot. So you have those logs in the back end. And of course, we're going to mark it as complete because we don't obviously need your tech support guys to go and manually mark that complete. So we go ahead and do that for you. So now here, if it's not resolved, we're going to go ahead and create that support ticket right on the call. Okay, so based on what was determined, so based on the steps that were involved, based on all those different types of things, we're going to summarize those steps. We're going to basically take and extract that information and determine what is the primary issue they're either having, right? So we're going to determine the best ticket title, and then we're going to go ahead and also determine the priority for that ticket, right? So is it critical? Is it high? Is it medium? It's low? I'll do a bit of a test here today and show you exactly how that works, where literally I can say, hey, my computer monitors are on fire, they're engulfed in flames. It's pretty bizarre to see how the AI reacts to that. But then, of course, when it creates the ticket, it's of course critical, right? It's like this person is really in a trauma situation right now. We're going to mark this as critical. So that's what's really cool about that. So we, of course, and if it's a printer issue, depending on, so we have different criteria in the back end to determine whether something is a high, medium, low, or critical priority. Okay. So we're going to determine that, and then we're going to also determine the type of issue, right? Is it a printer issue? Is it a keyboard issue? Is it a monitor issue? So we're going to determine, is it a software issue? Those kinds of things, the mobile phone, Apple device. And then we're also going to go so far to determining a sub issue. So a lot of you within Autotask have the primary issue and then have the sub issue to that. So we're going to go ahead and automatically map those issues for you depending on the extent of the issue that they're having. Very simple there. And then, of course, we're going to give them an estimated SLA time depending on what they have in their account. And then we're going to end the call. So super simple. Let's give it a call and see what happens.
Hey, this is Jenny from... Before we get started, can you tell me your first and last name?
Yeah, it's Brandon Curtis.
Just a moment while I do a quick verification. Oh, it looks like we don't have your phone number in our system, which means you might not be in our current client list, or your number just doesn't match what we have on file. You'll need to call back from an authorized phone number to get tech support help from us. Sorry for the inconvenience, Brandon. If there's anything else I can do, let me know.
Yeah, sure thing. So as you can see here, I'm actually not authorized. So this phone number I'm calling from is not an authorized number. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add this phone number as an authorized number. So I'll actually bring it, pull it up here. I'll go in and change this phone number. I'm of course going to blur out this phone number here because that is my personal line. So basically now that we have our authorized phone number here within Autotask, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Then I'm going to go ahead and give it another call.
Hey, this is Jenny from. Before we get started, can you tell me your first and last name?
Sure, it's Brandon Curtis.
Just a moment while I do a quick verification. Awesome, Brandon. You're verified for support. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the issue you're experiencing?
Yeah, so basically, I'm sitting here and I have no idea what's going on. The most bizarre thing has happened. My computers are completely engulfed in flames. I am ecstatic.
Wait, what? Like, is this a joke or is the computer literally on fire right now?
The computer is literally on fire right now. Can you believe that?
Oh my goodness, Brandon. That's definitely not the kind of hot tech anyone wants. First off, your safety is the absolute priority here. Please from the computer and make sure out of harm's way. If the fire is serious, call emergency services immediately. Have you already done that?
Yeah, so I've already done that. I actually want you to go ahead and escalate this to a support ticket. Obviously, this is a problem.
I'm creating a ticket now. Please stay here on the line. All right, Brandon, the ticket has been created for your fiery situation. Our team will follow up based on your account SLA. Be sure to keep that area safe. If you have anything else you need, let me know. If not, have a safe day.
Thanks. So as you can see here, it created the ticket for me. Brandon Curtis, computer fire incident, user reported. So I'll go ahead and click onto it so you can see what it says. So here we are. It basically user reported the computer was physically on fire. Emergency services had already been contacted. Immediate safety actions were advised. Right. So here we are. It's a new status. We are critical. Of course, we marked it as a PC hardware issue, right? Because obviously that's a PC hardware issue. The fact that they've caught on fire. So with that being said, we also have a source here for AI Tech Call under our help desk queue. Very simple the way that this works. Really awesome the way that it it works extremely well every time. So thank you again for everyone that has assisted with helping us test out our AI systems, especially with the AI tech support side of things. And we're excited to do some more updates here as allowed.